students! Welcome back to class. Today, let's sing our new opening song. 9 lies from Veganphobic Anna Oop, oop, oop. It turns out that Anna Oop is just a big poop. That's right, boys and girls. Turns out that this Anna Oop person from YouTube is actually pretty mean. Not just once, but twice now. And that makes us not very happy. See? Even little Piggy says, doesn't like that. Shouldn't be mean to animal rights activists. No, that's not cool. So let's go over the last video and all the different things. All the different lies and different things that happen in that video. Let's start off with number 1. Lie number 1. At 39 seconds into her video, Anna lied and said that I did a live stream about her. I actually never did any live stream on YouTube yet. Ever. Because I'm just new here. I don't actually even know the technology that well. I'm just like working through it. I have a green screen now. Still don't really know how it works. I know that the writing on my shirt changes sometimes. And this is the first time I learned how to put a document here beside me. So no, I haven't done a live stream yet. So I don't know why she would lie about that. Kind of strange. Anyway, lie number 2. At 53 seconds, she made fun of me, saying that I was fake crying, when I was actually crying about the suffering that she's part of when she pays for the rape, torture, and murder of innocent animals that never did one single thing wrong to her. Yeah, I did actually start crying, because in my video, I was also showing the footage of what happens on factory farms, how terribly the animals are treated. How the mother pigs are kept in such tight, confined spaces that they can't even turn around. And so when they have their babies beside them, they cannot even see their babies. The babies are looking for their moms, and all of them are in a dark, dark, terrible place where they eat and sleep all day in their own pee and their own poo. So imagine these little babies are born on a metal floor. And sometimes the babies are born dead, and the other babies, the brothers and sisters, go and lie on them, on their dead brothers and sisters, and the mom can't even turn around to see her own babies. It's absolutely heartbreaking. So when I watch animal, behind the scenes footage of what actually goes on, it genuinely makes me cry, because I've seen hundreds of hours of what goes on. And in her video, Anna Oop never talked once about the animals and how they actually feel. Neither of her 2 videos. And my whole point here on TikTok, and this is not TikTok anymore, but also on TikTok and here on YouTube and on Instagram, is to talk about the animals. So I was actually crying. It makes me cry. And, I wasn't sure, to be honest, when I started crying, if I should just press the stop button, because I thought, well, maybe that's not okay for me to start crying while I'm showing what the cows go through, for example, and what the chickens go through. But I thought, it's who I genuinely am. I'm a caring person when it comes to the animals. So if I feel like crying, I'm just going to cry, because I don't think there's anything wrong with crying when you're actually sad about something and you're trying to change the world. But even if there's mean people like Anna, I want you guys, you students of mine, to not be afraid of feeling your emotions. Because if we bottle up our emotions too much, it's not good for us. And it is totally normal to feel sad thinking about what goes on. See, I'll talk about that later. Let's just keep going through this. So, Anna is actually vegan phobic. At 1 minute and 10 seconds, she makes a point of telling me that she went to McDonald's to order the dead body of one of the animals that I spend my entire life right now trying to save. What kind of person does that? So here I am on this whatever you call it. I don't know if YouTube is called an app or whatever, but I'm here on YouTube, and I'm talking about the suffering of the animals, and I'm showing the video footage, and I'm explaining how animals need a Bill of Rights, and I'm trying to get people to understand that they've been lied to by the meat, dairy, and egg industries, by the leather and the wool industries, and all of this terrible stuff that goes on that none of these teenagers or even many adults know about. And she made a point of telling me that she went and ate one of the animals that I'm talking about defending. So imagine that if, let's say you were defending cats. Okay, let's just say you were defending cats, or you were defending black people, or you were defending a member of the LGBTQ community, and somebody comes along and makes fun of those victims. Somebody makes fun of black people's suffering. That's racism. If somebody makes fun of LGBTQ suffering when you're standing up and trying to protect their rights, that's homophobia. When somebody makes fun of somebody who is defending the rights of animals, that's called veganphobia. And Anna is veganphobic because she didn't need to do that. She didn't need to rub it in my face that she went to McDonald's. She knew that would hurt me. That wasn't cool. So don't be like Anna when you grow up. Lie number 3 was at the 1 minute and 37 mark. She called me a racist, homophobic person. In fact, I'm the opposite of these. First of all, I'm bisexual. Second of all, I've made hundreds of TikTok videos explaining that being cruel to animals and humans is wrong. Her opinion, at 1 minute and 54 seconds in her second video, she made a point of showing a knife going through a cow and said that I was embarrassing myself. So Anna's saying that people who defend animals are embarrassing. It's a really strange thing. Line number 4, at 2 minutes and 30 seconds into her video, she said I literally went to McDonald's without a mask. This is a complete lie. She used a timestamp of July 12th, 2020. I don't know what she was showing, but I never went into any McDonald's for the past years. I don't remember the last time I went into a McDonald's. I've stood outside in their parking lots to speak out against animal cruelty that the company engages in. That I have done, but I never went inside. Now, it's possible that she saw me standing outside of a door and just assumed that I was leaving, but Anna, I never went inside. And so when you say that I went into some place without a mask, what you're implying is that I'm irresponsible. In fact, I worked for 25 years as a registered nurse. I definitely know the importance of wearing a mask. So it's not cool to spread that lie about me. Now, your lie is just one, about that situation. But imagine many, many people in the world like Anna who spread these lies about me. I mean, in this talk right now, I'm talking about 9 of them, but nobody's ever accused me before of not wearing a mask. So let's just add it to the list of the many, many lies here on YouTube that are spread about me. It's not cool. It's really not okay. At 2 minutes and 43 seconds, Anna claimed that I offended the entire LGBT and black community. In fact, Anna, if you look, there are 2 dark-skinned YouTubers, Vegan Gains and VegSeps, that have made videos in defense of me. Maybe you should go and Google them and have a look. Okay? And there are many members of the LGBTQ community who are also vegan, who are very happy that I'm speaking out on behalf of the LGBTQ community and the animals. I defend everyone. So be careful what kind of lies you spread. And that maybe is just your opinion. I don't know what you think, Anna, but it's not cool for you to tell your over 1 million people that I'm this bad person that I'm not. So opinion. This is an opinion about Anna at 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Anna said that I was old. She repeated this at 2 minutes and 56 seconds, and then again at 3 minutes and 1 second. So why is Anna ageist? Does she also insult other older people too? Like her own grandparents? Do you do that, Anna? Like, why did you keep mentioning my age? Would you also keep mentioning my skin color if it was dark? Like, who is prejudiced here, Anna? At 3 minutes and 11 seconds, Anna said, she said, quote, "I watched many documentaries about you." Anna, you really got mixed up here, because I had asked Anna if she had watched any of the documentaries about animals. All of the ones that I've mentioned before: Cowspiracy, Forks Over Knives, Dominion Movement, Earthlings. Now there's a new one, Seaspiracy. The point was that Anna was supposed to learn about how animals are exploited in the milk, dairy, egg, leather, wool, and fur industries. And she said she watched many documentaries about me. There's no documentaries about me, Anna. There are opinion pieces about me. People like you who tell lots of lies. That's not a documentary. Maybe you need to look up the word documentary. But documentaries are based on facts. Anna said that I attacked people on TikTok just for eating meat. She then proceeded to show another dead body of an innocent cow being stabbed in her video, just for taste pleasure. At 3:26, at this point, Anna called me honey in a condescending manner. Kind of not cool. I'm not your honey, Anna. By the way, honey's not vegan. People should eat maple syrup instead of stealing from the hardworking bees who never did a single thing to deserve to be mistreated. In fact, were it not for the bees, our entire ecosystem would crumble and all humans would die. We need bees. We should not be stealing their honey. At 3:39 in her video, Anna once again called me an old woman. Now, you see, personally, I don't have a problem with being called old. I think it's just somebody's opinion. But there are many people who might find that offensive. I'm 56 years old. You know, I have a mother-in-law who's 81. And she says, she's like, oh, you're so young. She's always telling me how young I am. My 81-year-old mother-in-law, by the way, is Italian and vegan. So there's no excuse for anybody to not become vegan. It's great for health. It's great for the environment. But most importantly of all, it's great for the animals. They don't have to suffer and die for us. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has stated clearly that anyone can be vegan, no matter what your age, no matter what stage of development. Little babies, kids, teenagers, pregnant mothers, lactating mothers, older people, grandparents, everyone can be vegan. All you have to do is make sure you balance your diet properly. And being vegan is about saving the animals. It's about being as kind as you can at all times. So instead of choosing the cow's milk in the store, you simply choose the soy milk, the almond milk, or the oat milk. And instead of choosing the dead animals that are lying there, who never deserve to die, you find other things. You Google healthy vegan recipes. And that's what I was trying to encourage everybody in my audience to do. But Anna came swooping in and started attacking me. Strange. A strange thing to do. I wonder why. Except for veganphobia. It's the only reason I can think of. At 4 minutes, she calls me girl. So what is it, Anna? Am I an old woman? Or am I a girl? Have you heard of feminism? Maybe look it up. At 4 minutes, Anna says she's trying to censor sensitive words to her young audience. She's saying this on purpose. She wants to censor the words. So that's why she was blocking out my language, or when I was saying things, I was saying specific words, not swear words, but specific words to describe what was going on. And that's the problem with the world today, because people like Anna, they come to my site, attack me, an animal rights activist, and then she tries to censor the truth from her audience about how the animals like chickens, pigs, and cows are actually tortured from the moment they are born to the moment they die in concentration camp conditions, just for her taste pleasure. Anna should be vegan from now on. Anna's part of the problem by paying into these industries was caused the ecosystem to crumble by the massive amounts of pollution animal agriculture causes each time they tear down the rainforest to feed animals that end up dead in her burgers. And the animals don't want to die. Look at this. Look at this cute little innocent mama and her baby lamb. I'm defending the animals. I don't want anybody to hurt them. Who would want to take a baby lamb away from the mother and kill the baby and eat the baby? It's so strange. It's so wrong. And I'm just here trying to teach that. I really hope that Anna becomes vegan, and especially that her audience becomes vegan, even if she doesn't. I know a lot of them are coming over here, and thankfully some of them from the last video have already told me that they decided that they should be vegan after seeing all of my videos, which is really great. I want to thank Anna's audience for what they've done. Despite her being vegan-phobic, many of you decided not to be, and that's really amazing. So thank you for that. Kiss to you guys, and look, you little sweetie pie. Oh, I keep snuggling her. She's so cute. This is one of the toys that my granddaughter plays with when she comes over. All right, so at line number 6, At 4:19, Anna claims that I criticized her graphics. I never actually did that. In fact, I think they're fine. What I actually criticized was the fact that she pays for and promotes animal abuse by paying companies like McDonald's to hurt animals when there are 300,000 edible plants on the planet to eat that have ample protein for us to thrive on. Okay, actually, I think her graphics are kind of fun. You know, she has a huge editing team, or maybe she does it herself. I don't know. Me, I have nothing. I'm old school. I mean, this is like a huge step up from me. I'm usually used to writing on a chalkboard. You know, I'm ancient, as she always mentions. You know, she even showed dinosaurs in her video to show how old I am, which is really strange because before coming on TikTok, nobody ever called me old. Then I started making these YouTube videos as well, and suddenly I'm super old. But you know, part of it is because I don't color my hair. A lot of women color their hair blonde. Like, you don't see very many gray-haired people. But I don't want to be fake. So I don't wear makeup. I don't color my hair. This is me. That's what I look like. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. Okay. Let's keep going. So at 4 minutes and 28 seconds, Anna said that comparing racism to animals is completely wrong. But it's not wrong, because in both cases there are innocent victims who deserve to die. Why does Anna hate animals so much? Why does she want to pay people to hurt them? And why is she so vegan-phobic that she attacks the animal defenders? It's so strange. Really strange. At 4 minutes and 47 seconds into her second video, Anna called me, a 56-year-old nurse, teacher, and grandmother, a dumb bitch. She wrote that on her screen. For standing up for the baby pigs, cows, and chickens that she apparently thinks deserve to die. Yes, animals are murdered when they are very young, Anna. They do not live to old age. Watch the documentaries Dairy's Scary, Dominion, Cowspiracy, and Seaspiracy to learn the truth. Those are just a few of the documentaries, but start there. Anybody else who's watching, please take a screenshot right now, because you're going to want to refer to these after. You're going to be like, what were those documentaries again? So write these down. Like, take a screenshot right now, okay? I'll pause. I'll pause with my little sweetie, okay? Ready, everybody? On the count of 3, take a screenshot. And I'm going to point right to the... Oh, I have to point this way. No, point that way. I'm going to point at the documentaries, okay? 1, 2, 3, click. Got it? Okay, good. By the way, while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. This is a little button I made to remind you. Subscribe to this channel. If you want to learn more about animals, if you care about fairness and justice, I defend everybody. I am that vegan teacher, but I also defend every minority group. I will be talking about politics, everything from politics to recipes. I'll be looking at book reviews, everything. I'll be playing my little ukulele and singing out a tune. If you want to see me make a fool out of myself doing that, this is the place. Sometimes I'll be serious. If I do feel like crying, I will cry when I'm showing the footage of animals suffering, because it really hurts me. In fact, it makes me want to cry every time I even go into a grocery store now, because I've seen so many hours of, hundreds of hours of what actually goes on with these animals. And I've decided to spend the rest of my life speaking on their behalf. Because like Anna, I used to go into McDonald's and eat like everybody else, and then I changed, and I hope you will too. Let's look here. Oh, also don't forget when you're subscribing to push the bell so that you'll get notifications, so you'll always be able to hang out with me when I do post these videos. All right. At 6 minutes into her video, I'm holding up a famous book called Animal Liberation by animal rights activist Peter Singer, and Anna says, excuse me, I lost my place here. Oh yeah, I'm scrolling here. Oh no, I missed something, didn't I? Okay. Oh yeah, no, here it is. Okay, it says, I am saying offensive words and spreading disturbing messages. How is it that Anna thinks that defending animals is offensive? Now, maybe she got mixed up with her screen and her words, but that's actually what happens if you look at that timestamp. At 6 minutes and 34 seconds into her video, Anna calls me sick in the head for defending baby animals that end up on people's plates. So I find that really strange, because if the person defending the animals is sick in the head, then who are the people that kill them? Are they right in the head? Is that what you're saying? Seems you got that backwards, Anna. At 6 minutes and 40 seconds into her second video, Anna calls me, an animal rights activist, a disgusting person. I don't understand why she's doing that. You know, when you listen to rumors all over the place and you formulate an opinion without looking at the research, actual science, and actual truth, that's what happens. You know, women in the past who were strong women and who spoke up for the rights of women, and they were called witches, and they were burned alive because of people like Anna who spread rumors like that. It's so important that women stick up for each other and protect the most innocent among us, our own babies and baby animals as well. You know, mother cows have their babies taken away from them at birth and murdered. The baby boys are turned into veal. The girls are put back into this cycle of being enslaved. I've had 3 babies. I have 3 kids. They're all adults now. And like I said, I'm a grandmother. But I know what it's like to hold a baby close to me, a newborn. If somebody had ever taken my baby away, I would lose it. Anna, maybe you don't understand that. But try. There must be somebody in your life who's a mom. All you other people out there watching, it's not okay what we do to these cows. Animal rights activists are not disgusting people. They're deeply caring people. And if animal rights activists are crying on their videos while they're seeing the suffering of animals, and you make fun of them, that makes you a pretty shitty person, honestly. It's not okay. At 6 minutes and 46 seconds, Anna said that I was the most hated person on the internet. So, if she thinks that animal defenders are so hated, what does she think about people like her who pay to slice their necks open or put them in gas chambers to die slow, painful deaths? Lie number 7. At 6 minutes and 52 seconds, Anna calls me racist and homophobic with no evidence whatsoever. I defend all minority communities, all oppressed people regardless of their age, gender, size, or where they live. I fight for the rights to freedom, fair pay, and equality in all areas of life. I've done this for many years. Remember, I'm 56 years old. I used to do this before the internet. I fight for baby boys and girls not to be circumcised without their consent. I fight for fathers to be able to see their kids. Sometimes when there's families torn apart, the dads get left behind, and it's the moms who take the primary care of the kids. But sometimes, you know, dads can be the better parent, and there should be equality. Shouldn't be discrimination against men or women. I fight for women to be able to walk safely at night. I fight for wheelchair accessibility. I've written many letters to different, even schools in my neighborhood that didn't have a proper wheelchair ramp for kids to get into, or their parents if they're in a wheelchair and coming for Meet the Teacher night. Okay, remember I was a teacher. I taught for 9 years. Before that, I was a nurse for 25 years. Then I taught for 9 years, and then I came to work to teach on social media. I fight for fish to be able to swim in oceans without plastic. Please watch Seaspiracy to understand how dangerous things are right now. Without a living ocean, with the oceans without fish, the entire ecosystem collapses. We all die. It's not good enough to just not have a plastic straw. The worst pollution is all of the plastic nets. They kill so much sea life. I won't get into it now in detail, but please watch those important documentaries. I fight for Indigenous people to be able to protect their land. I fight for the rights of the LGBTQ communities to be able to live lives free from harm. I was one of the people who fought in Canada for their right to get married. And yet Anna accuses me of being homophobic. It's strange. And I'm bisexual myself. Yes, I'm in a monogamous relationship right now. But I've known I've been bisexual since I was 5 years old. Look into that more if you don't understand it. Or ask somebody from the LGBTQ community to explain to you what it's all about. I fight for immigrant workers to have fair wage. Anna called me a monster. Monster is someone who's cruel, frightening, and evil. She even looked it up herself in the dictionary. What does Anna call somebody who pays people to kill animals, I wonder? She just finished saying that she ate a quarter pounder. That's a murdered animal. Who's the monster, Anna? Me, who tries to protect the animals, or you, who gives money gives people money to stop them from breathing? Not only that, Anna, but when you talk about it to your audience of millions, or at least over 1 million, 1.5 million, you're encouraging them to do the same. You literally just did a free publicity, a free commercial for McDonald's. Do you understand how harmful that is? You need to retract that. You need to tell young people not to eat those terrible products. Go and do some research about intestinal microbiome, probiotics, and prebiotics. Go and look into it. You know, eating things at McDonald's like that is just, it's absolutely just horrific for your body. And of course, the animals. You have a social responsibility, Anna, to educate your public. So at 7:21 in her video, Anna said the N-word. She said the N-word. She said that I made a disrespectful song about George Floyd. She obviously didn't listen to the whole song. If she had, she would have realized that it is a song about how horrible his death was, about how horrible racism is, and how horrible so many other forms of abuse are. That's what the song is about, Anna. Go and listen to it again. Read the words on the screen. I cried the day that George Floyd died, Anna. Racism is horrible. Lie number 8. At 7:25, Anna says that I forced my dog to eat vegetables. In fact, what is going on is that I am refusing to pay anyone to murder any chickens, pigs, cows, turkeys, or lambs to feed my dog, and instead I am buying cruelty-free dog food from a reputable company called Vegan.com. Look it up. Lie number 9. Anna said that I filter my comment section because I'm afraid of reality. No, Anna. That would be you that is afraid to face reality. Anna never addressed any of the animal abuse that I talked about. The reason my comment section is closed right now is because so many people were lying there. I didn't have time to just fix them, all those lies similar to what Anna writes. I think of my comment section as like my kitchen. If I invite somebody into my comment section, it's like, you know, it's like inviting them into my home. I don't want them to pull their pants down and take a dump and piss all over my home. I want them to tell the truth, or, you know, they can talk to me like a normal human being. So my comment section will be open when society is able to have polite conversations and not lie there. I welcome people's stories. When you are in my comment section, tell me about what it's like. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me how you now start to look at animals in a different way and the food in a different way. Tell me about your journey to becoming vegan. I always tell people it takes 100 clicks to become vegan. It has to hit your head, has to hit your heart. It's not going to happen overnight just like that. You have to watch this video and another video and all of the documentaries. You have to look at the dead animals in the stores. You have to see soy milk on a shelf and think about getting it. You have to get it. You have to, you have to try it. You have to have discussions with people. She also never addressed the fact that it made me extremely sad that she so callously and uncaringly made a fun of me when I cried while watching animals die. The cows that ended up on that quarter pounder that she bragged about eating, that makes me cry, Anna. Please don't hurt animals. Please eat other things. Please Google healthy vegan recipes, Anna. And Anna's audience. At the end of her video, Anna asked her audience if I was coming after her for attention, if she thought that. In fact, I didn't even know who Anna was. I was just doing animal rights activism on my own channel, and it was her that randomly came after me. But yes, I do contact influential people who abuse animals. Chefs, anybody, even my own Prime Minister here in Canada. I try to get them to see the important documentaries so we can stop the animal holocaust that's going on right now. Hopefully Anna will grow a heart and become vegan soon, like many of her fans did after coming to my channel and seeing what I'm actually about. Thank you everybody for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and tap the bell so that we can meet again. I am looking forward to helping to change this world. Before I leave, I expect to see a vegan world. Before I leave this planet, I will be working non-stop every single day of my life for the rest of my life because I have seen their suffering and I would not want myself to be in that position or anybody else. Animals are no different than us in the sense that they are able to feel. They might not be as intelligent as us, but we're not going around killing people that are less intelligent either, right? Animals are the same in that they want to live and they have a right to live. Animals have nothing. They don't have a house. They don't have a cell phone. They don't have any objects. They don't want anything except to live. The one thing that they have, Anna, is their life. Don't take it away from them. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please subscribe. Please be kind to each other. And don't forget to give yourself a hug, everybody. Come on, let's hug it out. Ready? Give yourself a big hug and a pat. And tell yourself that every day you're getting better. You know, look in the mirror. And why do you give yourself a hug? It's because many times in your life, you're going to be the only one there. Many times in your life, you will need a hug and there'll be nobody. So you got to get used to hugging yourself. Give a nice big tight squeeze, tight one. Make yourself feel loved, okay? Because you are worthy of love. Even if right now you're still eating animals, it's not your fault that you did that in the past, but now that you know, now you have a social responsibility to watch those important documentaries and to change going forward. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.